We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Pirates are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Hal Newhouser gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next to hit is David Peralta, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he falls behind 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Fred McGriff. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Brummets under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Zach Gallen will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Another 0-2 home.
Ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Ivan Delgado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 16 homers and 43 RBIs. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
That includes the
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Christian Murray, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
One of the keys to being a good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
On the ground to the left side, reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. First pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
That's the ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging, a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 21 homers and 63 runs batted in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Now here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Terry Mooney, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
The 1-0 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that's through for a hit.
That is good. Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Next to dig in, Randy Wiggins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Mooney aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And the pitch on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. They'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Brian Brummett comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Peralta's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting in, the third baseman, Tyler
So next to bat will be Tyler Wiggins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. He'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 22 home runs, 56 runs batted in. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2, full count. Line hard down the line and right. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the 2nd inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
In now, Christian Brummett. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this will be fouled away. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Murray is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now is Nick Ahmed, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ahmed is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Again, another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in once again is Ivan Delgado, grounded out in his last at-bat.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a liner. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Roberto Clemente will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roberto Clemente becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. To the plate now, Christian Murray. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, Hero. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Murray is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he'll be back in standing up. And it's fouled away. Runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The next 1-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes Peralta. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's outside.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 3-0. So now here is David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Next up, Fred McGriff. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The bat, number 44, designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Randy Wiggins is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fly ball out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Ryan Brummett.
Now at the plate, here is Ryan Brummett. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
And now here is Tyler Wiggins. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. LeCastro retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally sure. Maybe a tough decision.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates.
All right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
At the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bart Wiggins. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now another 2-2. Fouled off. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. He was a smidge late.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Now back, center fielder, Christian.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christian Vermette. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled as swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ivan Delgado is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. LoCastro is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 3-0. Now it'll be Tim LoCastro, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Into the box, David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So now into the box is Fred McGriff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Pirates on top, 3-0. Next up, Roberto Clemente. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Yohan Lopez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50.
Christian Murray will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lopez is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And a check swing here, as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Terry Mooney. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Clemente, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's running. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Now to bat, Randy Wiggins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, he's still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in is Brian Brummett. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Adam Dunn. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he popped him up. Wiggins trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. 1 gone now in the Arizona 7th. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Down the left field line and deep. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw just in time, and HOF was awfully close. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. To the plate now, Cole Calhoun. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Alex Young will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 49, Alex Young.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Tyler Wiggins. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Young hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
The center fielder,
And stepping in, Christian Brummett struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. LeCastro is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Brummett falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim LeCastro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
At the plate now is David Peralta. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Pirates 3 and the D-backs 1.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the...
Digging in will be Ivan Delgado. Edward Arnold is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First offering. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate now, Roberto Clemente. And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Runners off for second. All even now, 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Hit in the air down the right field line. Arnold on at first. Nobody out. Try it one more time for second. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Murray. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
LeCastro is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Next, it'll be Terry Mooney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. And it's fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. Michael Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Adam Dunn stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Adam Dunn is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. So here's Eduardo Escobar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in on the first, and that's your ball game.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Pittsburgh win for the 106th time, most in the division. Hal Newhouser records his 14th winning decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Michael Feliz closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.